Hi, folks. We are in week 7, which is the session 14 through 16. We're going to learn some of the numeric keyboard, which are the numbers on the top, which as opposed to the numeric keypad, which are the numbers on the right-hand side. And typically, when you're just doing regular typing, use the numeric keyboard, the numbers on the top, and when you're entering a lot of numerical data, you would use the keypad on the right. So we're going to learn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0, the comma, the decimal point. And then, as I talked about last week, is we need to have 3-minute timings. With the 3-minute timings have to have 3 errors or less, and those start after session 36. So once you have 3 timings that you are happy with and like the grade, you don't have to do anymore. Most students get a 3-100, so that component of a grade is 100. So, but if you need to keep practicing, you have plenty of opportunities. I have them listed each week, but once you hit the 3 that you're happy with, you're good. So we're going to. A lot of students are getting a little bit ahead. Some are a little bit behind, and some have emailed me. But you really want to make sure that you're up to date. Try to get up to date. Put that extra time in. But for those of you that are ahead, we're going to start getting into Microsoft Word, and starting in Unit 7, which is Session 34, learning the basics of word processing, proofreading, and Session 36, we're going to start to prepare memos. And again, you're going to have an opportunity to do a 3-minute timing. That's the following week. I'm just saying this for the students that are ahead right now. The students that are kind of on pace, we're starting that numeric keyboard for week 7. Now, it says once you get to Unit 7, Session 34, you're going to want to look at the presentations. And I have them uploaded onto Blackboard. And so I'm going to go to Blackboard here, and I'm going to go to the course content. And on the top I have now is the PowerPoints for each unit. And what you would do is you would click on the file, and it will download, and it will pull up the PowerPoint. For example, this is the PowerPoint for session 34, 35, and 36. And what you want to do is you want to review these for each session. So it's a great resource. You also want to look into the book for each of these sessions. But this is just the start, telling you a little bit about the tabs, how to a little bit about the ribbon. So it's a kind of little introduction to Word if you're not familiar with it, and it's gonna just give you more information on things like how to print. They're going to talk about how to navigate through Cirrus using Cirrus 2.0, and how to navigate and launch a page. So it's going to go through the basics of Word, inserting a text box, deleting text, splitting and joining paragraphs. So I think the most advantageous thing would be to look through the PowerPoints first, and then start the activities. And I have them here, and I have every single unit. So Unit 7, 8. So Unit 7 through 11, and all the PowerPoints are here, and they are very useful. Now, the next thing I wanted to talk about is we don't have in this class an official midterm or final. We have just some tests, and they are tests that are activities on Cirrus, and I'm going to tell you which ones they are. They're just going to be graded as a test. So it has test schedule for BOT 1101, string 24. We click on that, and it will bring us to, let's see, this document. And it will have the test schedule. On March 6th will be the memo test, and that's document 36.3. On the 20th, there's a letter test. On April 4th, April 24th, there's a table test, and on May 1st is the final test, which is MLA, Modern Language Association style keyboarding activity. So those are the four tests per se. Now, the last thing I wanted to talk about is that there's sometimes that that Cirrus grades you on the activity, and a lot of times it could possibly be that they might take points off for, like, if you enter at the end of a paragraph, and then you realize you entered too many times, you hit delete, they might take off for that. So in the event you think that you might have gotten points taken off and you'd like me to review it again, at the end I could review it and change any grade. So what you would do if you want me to review it, you would email it to me. And my email's on the syllabus. It's mkelly@gwcc.comnet.edu, and you would email me that file. That Word file. It's going to be in Word. Now, when you do email it, please put what activity it is, because a lot of times just searching for the activity. So I'll give you an example. If we go to, so this is, let's say we are on preparing, let's say we're on preparing a manuscript MLA style report. What you would want to do is you would want to put what exact document it is. Is it 57.1? Is it 57.2? So you want to put what session and what activity it is. So it would be a document 57 or document 34.3, and then just ask me to review it, and I certainly will. So that's I don't want to take up too much time here. If you guys have any questions, certainly feel free to reach out. But again, if you are ahead, that's fantastic. You certainly can do so. And for those of you that have not gotten up to the point where we are in week 7, we really need to start hammering along here. So I hope you have a great week, and we'll speak.